Hey, thanks for checking out our show. If you like what you hear, we have tons of additional content at patreon.com/themedialunchbreak. The fuck is that behind you?
This right here?
Yeah.
That is a picture of Voltron.
I'm sorry. Did you actually think that was an actual literal question and not rhetorical? Because what I meant to say was, I'm well aware who that is.
Okay, well, you asked, all right? You asked, and I gave you an answer.
Why is it there? Why is it there? Why is it there, Chris? Why aren't you answering me?
You have a problem with Voltron? You got a problem?
He owes me money.
Well, you know what? You ain't getting it. Okay?
Oh, man. He owes me $1 for each lion.
So it's five. I almost said 5 lions.
He owes me exactly 5 lions.
Yeah? All right. Well,
he owes me a lion for each $1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you ain't getting it. Okay?
Why? He a friend of yours?
Because he lost the black lion in a game of poker back in the mid-90s. So that's gone.
I'm so glad that didn't become racist.
I guess I could have chosen a different color, huh?
Yeah, you sure could have.
Yeah, could have chosen anything.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you threw a dart, there's the yellow lion.
Yeah, I mean, not much better.
Yeah. But, you could have gotten blue or green, which would have been fine.
Yeah, okay. So
I think those are fair game.
I had a 2 in 5 chance of not being racist.
Pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Better than you usually get.
That's true. That is true. It is there. It's hard to see because it's not just a picture of Voltron. It's actually a picture of a Lego Voltron. Because
you can't afford the actual one, or?
No, we can't afford the actual one. We got to go with the knockoff. No, my son got a Lego kit of Voltron for Easter.
Really?
Yes.
From the Easter Bunny?
No, from a friend of ours.
Okay, because I was like, how much did that set the Easter Bunny back? I know how much money the Easter Bunny's got.
Yeah. So long story short, Emerson and Ryder have a couple of friends who every time we go over to their apartment, their dad is a big nerd as well and has in their house a Lego Voltron, right? And Emerson is obsessed with this thing. He's like, that is awesome. And the guy's like, cool, but don't touch that. Because,
right, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's obvious like, reasons. It comes up to like his waist. It it costs a lot of money. It took a long time to build, that type of thing. But Emerson every time is like, can I see it? Can I see the Voltron? Can I see it? So he was basically like, if I ever come across, because this Lego Voltron set is retired. They don't make it anymore. And when they did, it cost like $250 or something.
I got to get fucking different friends.
Yeah. So
because I already know where this is going.
So basically, the guy was like on TikTok and saw it somewhere like that he could buy it for like $50 basically.
Wow.
And he was like, I gotta get it. He's like, I can't not.
And you didn't forward me the link.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it until Easter Sunday.
You know what? Voltron was on my list for owing me 5 lions.
Yeah.
But now you're on my list.
And I owe you 5 lions.
And you owe me, 5 Lego lions. Yes.
Yeah. That
connect together to make one robot.
So this guy got him Lego Voltron, basically, and was like, here you go. And so...
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
What'd you get him?
Fucking a book. Who gives a shit what I got him? This guy.
Yeah.
This guy, you know what? Easter is a holiday I don't care about.
How is Emerson liking new daddy?
Great. And you know what? I'm happy for him. So this thing is literally, for those of you who don't know, it is you build the 5 lions and then the 5 lions convert into Voltron. So it's not just you build Voltron.
Right. This is madness.
You build the 5 lions and then the 5 lions do convert into Voltron. He is building, his goal was to do a lion a day.
To keep the doctor away.
To keep the doctor away. He did 2. And then today, the black lion is like the largest lion.
What do you got against the black lion?
I said it's the largest lion, okay?
Uh-huh.
Which, some stereotypes are true. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh.
It's the largest lion.
Yeah.
And so he needs an extra day for that one. He's like halfway through it.
Yeah.
But it's for ages 16 and up. He's 8 and he is fucking killing this thing, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, my kid is like a savant when it comes to Legos. It's nuts.
You know what they call that?
Yeah?
Autism.
Yeah, possibly.
A savant when it comes to Legos. That's just a savant.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you want to see one? They're right here. Do you want to see one?
One Lego?
One Lego, dickhead. Yeah.
I know what a Lego looks like.
Do you want to
I've seen them.
Do you want to see one of the lions?
I would love to.
I got blue or yellow. Which one?
Blue is less racist, so we'll go with that one.
Okay, great. Hold on. It's right here.
Yeah, I see it. There it is. Give me my fucking money, lion. I know you have it. I know you know it's mine. Give it to me. It's making it roar, everybody. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's big.
It is. It's huge.
Not just the black lion.
No. Blue lion also.
Yeah.
Fair size.
I don't know what stereotype that is.
I don't know.
Here's how I would say it. The rest of them, average sized.
Yeah.
Because they're all roughly the same size.
Yeah, they are roughly the same size.
The black one.
A little bit bigger.
Just a little bit bigger.
Little bit.
Noticeably bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Girthier, some would say.
Girthier, wider. Yeah, for sure.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And I don't know what this is going to do to the conversation, but it forms the head.
Lunch break radio over your comic geek and movie news on the time it takes to eat a good sandwich. And I was going to say a catchphrase from Voltron, but I don't actually know one.
I'll form the head is the most famous one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. And all the time it takes to eat a good sandwich and to form the head. My name is Chris Triebel. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host, Andrew Dunn. Say hello, Andrew.
Dun, 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 dun. Did you ever watch Voltron?
I did as a kid. I don't remember much of it.
Oh, man.
I watched it when I was a kid, though. I know.
There's
remember
a newer
watching.
one that's excellent.
On Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's
not
fantastic.
there anymore.
Wow.
They took it off.
I think I knew that because I think I tried to get my son to watch my Voltron from the 80s and he was like, the fuck is this? This is dog shit. Those are his exact words.
Yeah.
He's 6, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, there's one you might like. There's a funnier one.
Yeah.
That's like goofy and it's got some... So it's more like Avatar, like The Last Airbender.
Yeah. And
I went looking for it, and I couldn't find it.
It's not there.
I thought it was a user error.
No, it's weird because Netflix made it.
I'm aware.
And yet they took it off its own streaming service.
And it was very popular.
It was really popular. It did really, really well. I don't know why you would take it off, but whatever.
Maybe to make people buy DVDs?
Do they even sell those?
Yeah. Almost anything Netflix has made is sold on DVD.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's a dumb idea. How are you, by the way? I didn't get a chance to ask. How are you?
I'm great, except for the fact that I don't have a fucking Lego Voltron.
Well, I know all of our lives are incomplete except for my son's.
I don't know. I'm.
How was your Easter?
Oh, it Eastered.
Yeah?
Yeah. I also live in the northern part of the country, and so I nor'eastered. Mm-hmm. It's cold.
It is cold. It's fucking cold here.
Yeah, we didn't do Easter growing up. So I don't know. Easter means like literally nothing to me.
No, I mean, it doesn't mean much to like we do the baskets and we do like a little egg hunt and everything, but we don't do we don't go to church or we don't
play Where's Jesus, right? Where you put him and then he's gone. Yeah.
I hide the Eucharist and, shit like that.
You wait 3 days.
Right.
And he's not there anymore.
And then he's stale because I ate it.
He's still and the body of Christ. It's gone stale.
It's gone stale. It has.
Yeah. Do you make a little Jesus out of the body of Christ?
I make a little Jesus out of anything I can, my man. Okay.
That's kind of what Voltron is.
Yeah.
He's our lion and savior.
Oh, man. All right.
Anyway, I'm great.
Oh, good.
To answer your question.
Good. Yeah?
Uh-huh. Never better.
Yeah, I didn't know if you did anything for the kid for Easter.
Yeah, he, it was the darndest thing. He woke up and there were no eggs in the backyard, and then he went and did something, and then all of a sudden there were eggs in the backyard.
Isn't that amazing?
At the same time that I went to put our reusable canvas bags from grocery shopping back in the trunk of the car.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That's wild.
And I also happen to know I had been inundated with the correct information of how many eggs were in the backyard.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they all had one kind of candy.
What kind of candy? What you giving out?
Hershey's Kisses.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Respectable.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. It's a good middle of the road.
Right.
Candies, nuts fit in your mouth.
Oh, I don't like how that went. That went in a weird direction. Not a
weird direction?
A weird direction. Yeah. Should we get started? Should we actually talk about what we're going to talk about today?
I guess, yeah, before we end this episode early and I go give a beat down to each of those lions for owing me $1.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Andrew, what are we talking about today?
Chris?
Yes?
The Super Mario Galaxy movie, no, that's not just the working title, that is somehow the actual name of the actual movie, is taking the world by storm. The release date of this film was April 1st, and the fact that it wasn't just an elaborate April Fool's Day prank on me specifically either proves that God doesn't exist or that Satan does. Here's my main takeaway from the Super Mario Galaxy movie. If an Italian man is going to make me fall asleep in an uncomfortable chair, it had better be because I ate too much fucking pizza. Chris, what did you think of the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
I feel like you and I are going to be pretty aligned on this. And now that I'm about to start talking about it, part of me feels kind of bad because I think I went into it knowing how I was going to feel about it. And then it came true. And so I can't tell if maybe this is, I didn't give it a chance.
Oh, if you manifested it.
If I manifested it or not.
You're the reason.
But you can almost cut and paste my review of the first Mario movie into this Mario movie. It's pretty much more of that. The only difference is this time I went with my kids and they fucking loved it.
Yeah.
So there's that. Is this movie fun and interesting? No. Does it have a lot of references to it? Yes. And do kids love it? Holy Christ.
Yeah, boy, do they. Speaking of Easter.
Yeah, speaking of Easter.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Father, Son, and the holy fucking Mario brothers.
Yeah, really. Yeah, listen, here's the deal. The big thing I have about, like I said, you can kind of cut, copy, and paste what I said about the last movie with this movie. And it's basically, we have a plot line that just goes through the motions and just kind of goes like, well, we need to get from point A to point B. So we're just going to go from point A to point B. And at no point is there any, I don't want to say there's no conflict, but there are things in this movie where I'm like, why are we just accepting this? At the beginning, this isn't really a spoiler because it happens within the first 5 minutes of the movie. But in the first, and we all know because he's in the trailer. In the first 5 minutes of the movie, the Mario.
Oh God, I wondered how long it was going to take that to happen.
Yeah, the Mario brothers find Yoshi. Right.
It actually doesn't even happen in the first 5 minutes. It happens in the last 5 minutes of the last movie.
Right. But they find Yoshi. And then Yoshi becomes part of the group. And it just is.
There is even a moment where I have this later, but there's even a moment where they hang a lantern on it where they're like, wait a minute, so this guy's just part of the group now? And I'm like, yeah.
So
yes. Wait a minute.
I was thinking that exactly. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
And also, I think what annoys me the most when they do this isn't that they do it. It's that you're giving up so much great potential when you do that.
Yeah, it kind of feels like there was a movie in the middle of this movie that we missed.
Right. Yeah, because you're right. Toad comes up and says, wait, so he's just part of the group now? And it feels like there's some animosity between Yoshi and Toad or there's a jealousy there or anything, which could be mined for a lot of humor. And they do nothing with it. That's the only thing they do with it at any point in the movie. And at no point is there more stuff about why is he in the group and this and that and the other thing. And I don't need it to be a big heavy drama, but you could have gotten mined a couple of jokes out of that.
Yeah.
And you just didn't. You just didn't do it. But yeah, it is kind of weird that there's no point where they're just maybe we shouldn't have a weird dinosaur in the group. Maybe this is pointless. And then he earns his way into the group. He just is part of the group now. It's just weird like that. Yeah. What do you think of this movie?
I largely feel exactly the same way about it as I felt about the last one. So yeah, the last one, I actually like this one a little better.
I was gonna ask, do you like this better?
Yeah, I do.
Not do you like this, but do you like it better than the last one?
Yes, I understand, and I do. I like it better than the first one. For longtime listeners of the show, you'll remember that I believe the word I used to describe the first movie was offensive. That it was one of the most offensive films I've ever seen, and it would have been had I not needed to see it to do the show. It would have been the first movie I ever walked out of.
Right.
Because it was such a fucking nothing movie.
Right.
It's not good. It's not bad. Like bad movies, I'll stick around for. I'll stick around to watch a train wreck. Right. You know, like I'll be like, oh boy, where's this going?
That's at least something interesting about a train wreck.
Exactly. But a nothing movie, I got shit to do. Right. I'm not going to sit here and watch fucking static white noise for 2 hours.
Right.
And this is slightly better than that, I think.
Yeah.
More characters, some interesting characters, a couple twists and turns. A couple times I went, is that? And named an actor who's in there, you know, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the best thing I can say about it is the best thing I said about the last movie. It's beautiful. It looks great. There's paint it really is. In this. There's a lot of paint.
Oh my God. The paint gorgeous. Looks amazing in this.
Yeah. A lot of anything that isn't alive in this looks live action. Like again, I don't think this is a spoiler, but there's a puppet show in this. Like somebody breaks out a couple puppets.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it could have been filmed. Like someone made those. Yeah. And they just filmed somebody doing a puppet show. Yeah. And then a CGI character pops up and you're like, oh, right. Shit, this is CGI. We've gotten to the point now where we can make photorealistic CGI.
We can make texture.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, photorealistic. Like the paint, there's parts that are close up on canvas, on paint, that look like we're looking through a macro lens in 4K definition of like a Bob Ross episode or some shit. Yeah. That's the best thing I can say about it. The rest of this movie is mostly mediocre. You can really see where a lot of it is going most of the time. You know what the ending is going to be. There's a couple times where I was like, I bet this is going to happen, and it didn't. Right. But the other 9 times out of 10, it did. Like I was like, yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured would happen. It's largely the same movie. There's, a couple similar moments where it's like, oh, now they're doing the video game thing. Right. And I agree with you. The Yoshi thing is very odd. There's another Yoshi thing that I will get into in spoilers that I think is even stranger than the fact that he's just there all of a sudden. Yeah. Especially after the last random person they met, Bowser, in the first game, ended up being such an enormous villain. In the first
movie, you mean?
Whatever the fuck. None of this matters. None of this means anything. Give me my 5 lions. Where's my Voltron movie?
Oh my God.
With Henry goddamn Cavill.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first movie. Yes, Chris. Pedant.
Wow.
there's your word for the day.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, the last guy they ran into was kind of a dickhead and tried to run an entire kingdom into forcing a woman into marrying him. Right. And now they meet somebody new and they're like, yeah, this guy can hang around because he seems fine. But also like a big contentious point in this film is that Bowser also seems fine, but Mario doesn't trust him. Right? That's a big thing that's going on in this film is because at the end of the last movie, they took him captive. They jailed him for his crimes against humanity in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yep. And, he is now supposedly rehabilitated, but Mario doesn't trust him. And there's a little bit of tension there. But OK, so why do we trust this fucking lizard that we all just met? I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit like that. There's other stuff where they meet another character and the exact same thing happens. There's even a moment, like you said, with this other character where one of the heroes like sort of locks eyes with him and is like, I don't know how to feel about this guy. And the other guy's like, I don't know how to feel about this guy. And then they're like, you're cool. And then they just move forward. And I'm like, yeah, that could have been a cool moment. And instead, we just breezed over it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not anything. It's not anything.
Right.
It looks pretty.
It does
and
look
beyond
pretty.
That, I believe also the word that I used to describe the last movie, and I apply it to this as well. The question I asked is, who's this for? Is this a Coco Melon? Meaning, is this just to sit your kid in front of, you put it on streaming, he shuts up for an hour and 30 minutes, and you can go do laundry or do the dishes or whatever. If so, why does it have every single like millennial favorite actor of the last 10 years.
Right.
Who is this for? Is this for kids? Is this for adults? What is this?
Right. I think, I don't know. It is almost a Cocomelon. It really is almost a Cocomelon.
Yeah.
Both of them, both movies,
Yes.
I would say, are almost a Cocomelon. It's just a really, really quality, and by quality, like you said, like the detail work, visually, it is a quality Cocomelon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the thing that infuriates me, I'm going to kind of repeat myself, but I think the thing that infuriates me about both of these movies is it has such an adversity to subplot. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because they set you up with a subplot.
Yeah.
They set you up with like 4 subplots in this, all of which are interesting.
Well, it's interesting too. I would argue they don't set you up with subplots. They set you up with side quests.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. To put it, I guess.
And that's kind of the
like
problem.
Game terms. Yeah. They set you up with side quests, but
there's
even
like a small divergency to get to the main thing, but they're not doing subplots.
What I'm saying, well, I guess maybe subplots isn't the right word.
No, I'm saying they have a thread that if they pulled at it, it would be a subplot, but they don't pull at it. So instead it's just like, we're going to go over here now and do this thing. And now we're back to the original thing.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is that I don't understand, because there's like 4 of those in this movie that would make this movie more interesting and wouldn't even divert from the main plot.
Absolutely.
It would just add a little texture to it.
Yeah.
And they don't do it.
Especially in a movie that has so much paint texture, and that'd be a really interesting dynamic to include, to have more like figurative texture alongside the literal texture.
And they don't do it, and I don't know why. And then I'm also like, but then why are you setting it up?
Yeah.
Why even bother? Like, why hang a lantern on it with Yoshi? You know
I wonder
what I mean?
if there was more in an earlier draft, and then they took it out and they were like, oh shit, but now this doesn't have that. Well, we'll just say something about it.
Yeah. It just feels like they took it out for time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's a thing with supposed chemistry between Peach and Mario. And it's mentioned once.
Yeah.
And then movie. And then it's kind of brought up at the very end, like something happened.
Yeah.
And there are 1 or 2 points where you go, oh, this is going to be a scene that addresses that. And then it doesn't. And I just don't understand why. Why even bother putting it in the movie? Because I think that's what infuriates me about these movies. It's not so much that they're not there. It's because they start them and they don't finish them.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a better movie than it actually is. And then it's worse because of it, you know? I'd almost appreciate this movie more and like this movie more if none of that stuff was in there. And I just went, okay, it's just a simple movie of we go from point A to point B.
Yeah,
that's it. We just go on a quest, and I go along with the quest for an hour and a half, and that's it.
Kind of like the old school Mario game from the NES.
Right, exactly. You go in a straight line, and you know... And that's fine. You know, there's conflict to it. A villain pops up.
Yeah.
You fight the villain. The villain gets away. You fight the villain again. The villain gets away. You fight the villain a third time. You defeat the villain.
Make it a Cocomelon. Like, do it or don't.
Yeah, we all go home. You know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but it's also hard for us to criticize this because it's making a ton of money. I assume its actual target audience...
It's making $1 billion.
I know. I assume its actual target audience is the children, and they seem to fucking love it, so...
My kids ate it up. They're still talking about it. They're talking about it to anybody who will listen.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
My son was not as big a fan of this as the first one or of Minecraft. Like, we got out and we were like, what's your favorite part? And he was like, or we were like, did you like the movie? And he was like, yeah. And we were like, okay, what was your favorite part? And he said whatever. And I was like, okay, here's another thing I want to add. I made a joke about it making me fall asleep.
Yeah.
It made me fall asleep. I missed the last 30 minutes and then had to rewatch it.
I almost fell asleep in this as well. I almost fell asleep, and I was like, but I had 2 kids next to me.
Yeah.
And I was by myself parenting. Yeah. And I was like, I can't fall asleep in a movie theater right now.
Yeah. I'll wake up in jail.
I also knew I had to talk about it on the podcast, and really actually that... Weirdly enough, and this says more about me as a parent than anything else, that was what kept me awake more, as I was like, I have to talk about this on a podcast.
I do appreciate that about you.
No problem.
But yeah, I literally fell asleep. I missed the last 30 minutes the first time I saw it because I was like, I can't stay awake anymore.
Right.
But yeah, my son also, like, he enjoyed it and he talked about it, but he clearly liked literally every other movie he's seen in theaters. He liked more than this one.
Yeah. This one has, I will say this. and maybe this is a pro and not a con, and maybe it's just a whatever. It has a little bit of the Minecraft movie to it.
Yeah.
For me, in that, again, my kids, they play Mario Kart. They play Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Right. So there are a lot of references and cameos in this movie, and they fucking loved it. And that's one of the reasons they loved it.
Yeah, my kid doesn't play any of that shit.
Right. And so part of this, and I tangentially know the characters because they play the game, and then they tell me all the characters that are in the game, and they talk about it incessantly.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of Minecraft of where I was like, maybe this just isn't for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lights went up, and my oldest was like, oh my God. I was like, how was the movie? And he was like, best movie ever.
He turned to you and was like, the sled. Rosebud was his sled.
Yeah.
This is their Citizen Kane.
This is their Citizen Kane. Like, he was like, epic.
The issue I have with that is the actors. Because, like, the thing about Minecraft is, yeah, it's got Jack Black in it. But first of all, he was sort of like a third choice. He wasn't supposed to be in that.
Right.
But the other actors are largely for the kids, right? Like, there's the main character is a child, right? And he's like an unknown kid or whatever, but he's a kid actor who's roughly the same age as the kids who are going to be consuming the content. His sister was just in Wednesday. The character's sister was just in Wednesday, which all the kids fucking love. Right. It also has what's her face? I can never remember her name. Danielle Brooks. Danielle Brooks, who's like in that world of like goofy slapstick, kids think it's funny kind of thing.
Right.
You know, it like that cast makes sense to me. Whereas this cast is like the movie going millennial crowd.
Right.
Like, here, let's talk about the cast a little bit.
Okay.
So we've got Chris Pratt as Mario.
Yep.
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach.
Yep.
Charlie Day is back as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser. Keegan-Michael Key. Benny fucking Safdie
is Bowser Jr.
I didn't even know he acted.
Yeah.
he's Bowser Jr.
He's the one from Oppenheimer?
Yes. He was in Oppenheimer.
Okay.
What else? Donald Glover's Yoshi. Mm-hmm. I don't want to mention this one because I feel like it's a spoiler, so we'll skip it.
I know who you're going to say, though.
But Brie Larson is the Princess Rosalina. Mm-hmm. Luis Guzman is in this as well as a small role. Issa Rae.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Kevin
him.
Michael Richardson. It's got a pretty big cast, but there are no Gen Z draws in this or Gen Alpha draws.
Yeah. But you can do that because you're not seeing their faces.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You can cast anyone
That's
you
fair.
want in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. This leads into the budget as well. Let's talk a little bit about the budget of this.
Okay.
Have you looked at the budget?
I haven't looked at the budget. I just know what it's making.
Do you want to take a guess at how much this movie costs?
I'm going to go high. I'm going to say like $100 million.
That's wild because to me, that feels like a low guess.
Okay. What is it?
And that's why I ask. Okay. Because to me, I assumed with the stars that are in this, Robert Downey Jr. made $40 million on one Marvel movie. You know, and he's an outlier.
Yes.
But we've got Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, Benny. I know we just went over all these, but like Donald fucking Glover, Brie fucking Larson.
Right.
There's another mystery actor in this who also is a very big star.
Yeah.
I assumed they're each getting 10 million. That alone is 100 million.
Right.
Is what like on average, they're probably each getting about 10 mil.
Yeah.
I put this at like 200 at least. And it is $110 million.
Okay. Yeah.
As a reminder to people who maybe didn't see our episode, didn't listen to our episode on The Bride, that had 2 celebrities in it. I mean, 1.5. Right. You know, like whatever her name, Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
It hadn't won an Oscar yet. She wasn't anyone really famous yet.
Right.
That had 1.5. It had basically just Christian Bale. That was $90 million.
Right.
So to me, this being $110 million.
Yeah.
In comparison to that, I was like, how is there any money left over for CGI?
Yeah. Well, I think probably Chris Pratt is going to make a lot of money on this movie, but also it is a voiceover job.
Yeah.
So he could come in sweatpants and do this.
Sure.
So they're like, here's the deal. instead of your normal $10 million that you get for Guardians of the Galaxy, we'll give you $5 million and you show up in like a tank top.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing. So you're cutting down on a quote right there.
But I also suspect that everyone who's in this movie who was in the last one probably got a pay bump.
Oh, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I even thought, like, while I was reading this, I was like, Charlie Day probably didn't get a whole lot of money for this. But then I was like, but are you going to not pay Charlie Day if he threatens to back out?
Yeah. You want everybody to come back for the sequel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So like, Chris, I'm going to throw out numbers. I'm making them up as I go along, just FYI. But like first movie, Chris Pratt makes $2.5 million. This one, Chris Pratt makes $5 million.
Sure.
Whereas Chris Pratt normally makes $10 million to actually show his face in something.
Yeah. And also, they know it's going to make money. And it has.
Yeah, they know. Yeah. Or
they know they're going to be able to pay everybody.
Or Chris Pratt's agent is really smart and they went, the last movie made $1 billion. How about you just give me $2 million and back end?
Yeah, that's a very smart idea. Yeah, well, like 1% of
whatever this is. And then I get $1 billion.
So it is, as of recording this, made over $400 million. It doesn't show any signs of stopping. Nope. I think it's been out for about a week.
Yeah.
It's going to easily crack probably 600, 800.
Do you think it'll crack $1 billion?
No.
Okay.
If I had to take a guess, probably not. I mean, maybe down the road, I suspect this will have, I don't know. Do people buy DVDs anymore? Probably not.
No,
but, you know, maybe if you factor in, like, where does this go? What does this go on? HBO?
No, this will go on Peacock.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe once you factor in people who are subscribing just to watch that.
But I mean, it also they'll sell it on not on streaming. They'll sell it on like digital.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, streaming. Yeah. You can rent or buy.
Right.
I do suspect that eventually, I don't think it's going to hit $1 billion before it leaves theaters.
You don't think it hits $1 billion in theaters is what I'm saying.
I think it could get to 800 million, but I would, if I had to throw a dart and take a guess, and it could go under, it could go over it, I'd probably say about 650, 700.
What stops it? Let me put it that way.
Oh, just people have seen it.
No, I
think
okay.
I don't know what else is coming out.
That's the only thing is I don't know if there's anything coming out that stops this thing from people going like, yeah, let's go see it. Or let's go see it again.
No, I think part of the reason it's doing really well right now, too, is spring break.
Yes. Yeah. But spring breaks also stagger throughout the country. So, like,
I know.
It is this weird life of, like, it's going to hit. They're going to hit spring break in Nebraska one week and everyone's going to go, oh, let's just take the kids to go see the Mario movie again.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Let me see what's coming out. I mean, The Mummy isn't going to replace that.
No.
Apex. The Michael Jackson movie, probably not.
No.
Yeah, I don't think there's something called Animal Friends.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Stars Ryan Reynolds, Aubrey Plaza, Jason Momoa, Vince Vaughn, Dan Levy. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I don't know what it is
either. Is that another animated movie?
I mean, I feel like just by the name, I feel like it has to be, but
yeah,
there's nothing. It doesn't say anything about it.
All right.
Devil Wears Prada 2, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I mean,
nah.
Mandalorian.
None of that sounds like it stops the juggernaut of the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, and I mean, how long is it going to be in theaters? A month?
Yeah,
maybe a little more.
Although we said this about the last one. We were like, this sucks and it's terrible and it's not going to do great. And then it just stayed forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it could. We'll see. We'll see how long it sticks around. I don't think it's got enough. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because like your kids loved it. My kid was like, yeah, that was good. Yeah. Great. We did it.
Yeah. Yeah, but
so we'll see.
That money spends the same. You know what I mean?
Right, but my kid's not going to go see it again.
Yeah.
Is my point. Like, will people see it multiple times? Some people, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But you also always, and I say this, I feel like a broken record now because I've said it every single topic episode we've done. You got to factor in the economy.
That's true.
And yeah, people are hurting.
Yeah, 3 years ago was different.
I don't think people are going to take their wife and 2 kids for movie tickets twice to the same movie.
Right.
It's probably not going to happen.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Were there any spoilers you want to talk about? We kind of talked.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay, hit me.
Let's get into spoilers.
Let's do it. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Speaking of firing away and hitting with a best shot, and doing a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell plays Star Fox.
Yes, he does.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fox McCloud
is
who he plays.
Yeah.
I was a big Star Fox fan growing up, and he plays Fox McMotherfucking Donald's Cloud.
Yeah.
He's there. Here's what I'll say about this. I saw the casting first before I went to see the movie. I was like, oh, I guess fucking Star Fox is in this movie.
Yeah,
and Glenn Powell is playing him. That seems like a good choice. He seems like a great fit for this character.
Yeah.
And then I saw it and I was like, oh, he's just doing it like a surfer.
Oh, really? I didn't feel that way.
He's like, cool, dude. Hey, dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like very
Is that not what the character is like in the games, I guess? I've never played Star Fox in my life, so I couldn't tell you.
He's a lot more like I would expect Glenn Powell is like in Top Gun.
Okay.
Which I thought would be an interesting dynamic when I was like, oh, Glenn Powell is going to play Star Fox in this. We're going to have a guy come in who's like, no, we have to do things by the books. And Mario's going to be like, no, we're doing things loosey goosey because that's how we do things in the Mushroom Kingdom. And he's going to be like, no, we have protocol for this. Right. And that's going to be the conflict. And then it wasn't really. And he was just like, hey, guys, check out this barrel roll. And I was like, OK, I guess. Whatever.
Check out this sweet, sweet barrel roll.
And then he unzipped his pants.
Yeah. And out came his black lion.
Here's another thing. I've written here, Donald Glover. Why?
Ba-ding!
He does nothing in this.
Yeah.
He went in for 30 minutes. He said about 15 things.
Yeah.
That were not words or sentences.
Yeah.
They were him going, ba-dum, and wah, 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 or whatever the fuck a lizard does.
Right.
And then he said, where's my check? Yeah. And he fucked off.
Yeah. Yeah,
it
must be nice.
Wild. Good for him. First of all, I love Donald Glover. Love to see him get paid.
I don't fault him at all.
Not at all. I don't understand why they got him.
I don't know.
Why they paid this man, presumably at least $1 million.
Right.
They could have paid whoever does the voice in the video games $20 and a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Hell, they didn't even have to fucking bring that person in. We've got all these sounds in video games.
Yes. Yeah.
Call him up on the horn.
Hey, we'll cut you a quick check. We're just going to use all the ones you've done already.
Send me the MP3.
Right. Exactly.
Or just hold get a bunch of people together to play Super Smash Brothers and just hold your phone up and hit record.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Very strange. Very odd.
Yeah.
But good for him.
Good for him.
I've also written here, there's a part where you find out that Princess Peach and her sister are made of stardust. And that's like a big deal. And I was like, we're all made of stardust. Eat shit.
Yeah.
Did none of you watch Cosmos with Carl Sagan? We're all made of stardust.
Well, who knows if the Mario Galaxy is carbon-based life forms? Who knows?
Sure, but my point is Mario is.
Well, that's true.
Luigi is.
That's true. That's fair.
You think you're fucking special?
That's fair.
You ain't fucking special, bitch.
You ain't fucking nothing.
You ain't nothing. Ain't got nothing on Brooklyn, baby.
Yeah. I did like the part where Yoshi walked through New York City. I will say that bit was the only bit I went, ha, that was pretty good.
But it was also a side quest. Like, it's what I'm talking about. Where like there could have been an interesting thing, a thread to pull there. Yeah. Hey, you were in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Nah. He got his picture taken with the Statue of Liberty or some shit.
I'll tell you what. Make that a movie, because that's a movie I would pay to see.
Or a video game?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like the Spider-Man game where you're swinging through New York, but it's Yoshi.
And he just
That'd be great.
Whips out his tongue the whole time.
Yeah, swinging around.
That'd be really good.
Throwing eggs at people.
Yep.
Presumably those are baby Yoshis, right? That he's just murdering.
If they're fertilized.
Oh, they're fertilized. He gets around.
Yeah. Okay.
I also, I just wrote here, takes the parasol. And I was like, what does that mean? There's nothing more American man than they get to the end of this and there's like a bunch of Bob-ombs walking towards him. And what does he do to save them, Mario? He turns to the woman at his side and removes the apparatus, the device that she has way more experience in and has proved her efficiency and effectiveness of using that device and how skilled she is as a practitioner, the parasol that Mario had gifted her. Yeah. And he takes it from her and then uses it to save both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool story, bro.
Way to go, brah.
That's great.
That's really good.
And that's all the notes I have on this movie.
Great. Fantastic.
Not very good, everybody, but take your kids. They'll love it.
I was going to say, do you, we didn't do this. Do you recommend this movie?
I recommend if you don't have kids, never turn this on.
Never turn it on. Don't even look at it.
No, it's not worth your time. You probably won't enjoy it, even if you're a Nintendo fan.
If you have kids, is this worth going to see in a theater?
Oh, God. It really, ask your kid. Show your kid the trailer and be like, do you want to see this? And if they say, not really, don't go see it.
Okay, great.
If they say yes, great.
Okay.
Are we ready to move on to the reading assignment?
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, then, Chris.
Yes.
This week's reading assignment is Homeward Bound in Space. 2 dogs and a cat are part of a crew of astronauts on a mission to deep space to investigate a planet that has mysteriously disappeared. And based on my experience as a pet owner, this is an extremely realistic depiction because they can't focus, they don't bathe, and none of them ever do what they're fucking told to do. What did you think of this week's reading assignment, Man's Best?
You took my one and only thing I had to say about this comic, which is it's Homeward Bound in Space.
It sure is.
Son of a bitch. In like a page, I was like, it's Homeward Bound.
Well, that's all he had to say. It's a good thing we talked about Mario a lot today.
Yep. She's home, everybody. Yay.
Wow,
early. Well, we started late.
Yeah. Right.
But even better, she's drunk, everyone. Yay.
Now to say a slur.
Now
about the lion, about the black lion.
Andrew wants to know if you would like to, in your drunken state, say anything offensive on the podcast. No. Okay.
Say a slur.
She says
say
no,
a slur.
But she's laughing like, oh, I've got one teed up for you.
Ask her feelings on Donald Trump.
Oh, man. We don't have enough recording space.
Yeah, we'll get a couple slurs out of her for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, this is Homeward Bound in Space. I found this to be pretty charming, actually. I like this. This was cool. It is... I'll say it one more time because it really is. It is Homeward Bound in Space.
It sure is.
But it's an interesting read. It gets a little trippy at times, which is really interesting. It went in places I didn't expect it to go. It's a fairly quick read. Yeah. The art is really nice in this. The art is really beautiful in this. The 3 main characters, the 3 animals, are 3-dimensional. Yeah. Which is really good. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm trying to like parse it so I don't spoil anything because like you could spoil this really easily. Yeah. But basically it's, this woman has 3 pets, a cat and 2 dogs. They're in space. The ship is looking for a planet to save humanity. Like they're in space looking to find a planet so that they can bring humanity to the planet because Earth has gone to shit. It's like it's the distant future.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And by distant, I mean like 2 weeks from now. Am I right?
Yeah,
read the news.
It depends on how Iran goes. Get Sarah back here.
Yeah. And to pass the time, she has their pets do like these crazy simulations with all these different like, they have like mech suits and everything, which is really kind of cool. Yeah. Like each one gets their own mech suit. This woman is not only a brilliant doctor, but also has a lot of time on her hands.
Well, it was a long trip through space.
Yeah, really. But, and then all of a sudden something happens and they get separated from their owner. And that's pretty much where the plot launches off from. Like I said, this has some twists and turns to it that I didn't expect, especially near the end. Yeah. And it's interesting. This is a story about, and then, sorry, I'll ask you about what you thought about this, but
if you like,
we'll see
if we get to it,
but they kind of mention like this is a story about the nature of a person, the nature of people, really, even though it's about animals. It's about, can we change as a species, essentially? Like, or is this nature versus nurture? Is this, who we are as a species and what we do to each other? Can we ever truly change that? Or is this, just what we're dealt with? Yeah. What did you think of this?
Yeah, I mean, I largely agree with you. Ironically, the word I would use to describe this is mostly toothless. Like it doesn't have like a really biting commentary on the world. There's not like a huge hot take in this that like makes a stand and says, I don't care if you disagree with me. It's like largely, the opinions. It does have opinions, which is great. Yeah. But you get to the end and you go, yeah, probably. I think I agree with you on just about everything. Right. The last issue of this is alone worth the read. Like it's so fascinating and interesting. I think it also asks more complicated questions alongside the questions you're talking about like what is the best way to fix the problems that are currently ailing humanity. Right. And, what outside help would we like if any.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It is, it's an interesting story. I also don't want to spoil very much. Cool art. Really, really fascinating look at humanity. I always bring up zombie movies when talking about stuff like this, where it's like the best zombie movies aren't about zombies. They're about the people that are interacting or having to live alongside an outbreak of some kind and how they respond to it.
Right.
This is similar, right? It's like the main characters of this. I think actually a little less three-dimensional than you might expect, but they're cats and dogs. So like, what are you going to do?
Right. I guess that for me, the fact that it was cats and dogs and I was like, they each have a personality and
they have a consciousness. They have a personality. Right. There are characters there, but largely the people that are around them, and not only people, other things as well, are extremely three-dimensional and have all sorts of depth to them. And you get to see how the animals respond to discovering new things about these other characters, which is cool. Yeah. And they are largely on a rescue mission, like for better or worse. I won't get into why or how, but it is about these 3 pets that are trying to go on a mission that they've been training for their entire lives. And there are MacGuffins in this. There's like a thing that they're looking for as well. Something's been stolen, they believe, and they're trying to find it. Right. As well as the people as well. They're trying to find a group of people. And you get to see the trials and tribulations they go through, both physical and mental, to try and accomplish their goals. Yeah. I did. So I'd read the first issue of this years ago. I don't remember how it came to me. But I remember seeing like, oh, this looks interesting. Maybe I saw it in a comic book shop or something. I flipped it over, read it, and read the back and was like, oh, this is cool. And I did reach out to the writer and I said, I would love to review this comic. He was offering to certain publications to send a free copy of the first issue before it came out. Right. And I said, I would love a free copy of the first issue of this to review on my podcast if you would be willing to send it to me. And I never heard back. Okay. So I was like, maybe out of spite, I waited a long time to actually assign this. Right. But I did. I read the first issue. I really liked it maybe 2 years ago. Okay. And finally, I was like, there is nothing pressing that we need to get to, that we need to review. There's nothing that's like happening right now that I really need to go over. And so I signed it. I'm glad I did. It is definitely worth a read. I agree. It's not going to blow your world apart. It's currently only 1 volume. I would love to see more in this universe. I don't know if that's a sequel with these characters or different characters in the same universe, but I would love to see more. It is written by, and this is this person's real name, Pornsak Pichetshote. Yep, you got it. And the illustrations are by Jesse Lonergan. Okay. Lonergan? Yeah. Could be. And it is good. I love the artwork. It does get trippy at times, which is cool, which you expect from something that takes place in outer space. Yeah. And the writing is fascinating. Yeah, I would definitely give this a recommend. This is a good one for, so if you're looking for something that's outside the big 2. Yeah. It is a quick read. I read this in an hour. Yeah. This kind of flew by at one. It's like once you finally start, it's like 143 pages or something. 5 or 6 issues. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's a pretty quick read, so you're not investing like too much of your time. But it's definitely worth it if you're looking for something. Yeah. If you're looking for a nice break from your norm. Yeah. Just like a nice refresher. This can be really refreshing. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a fun little romp to go on. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Are you ready for your reading assignment? I was born ready. Oh, all right. Your reading assignment. I've never read this either, but I've heard really good things about it. It's a 5-issue run. I believe it's not collected in a trade paperback yet, but it's only 5 issues. You can find them online. It's called Out of Alcatraz. Is it my autobiography? Yeah, it is. Sick. Yeah. Can't wait. Well, no, you're going to have to because we have to finish the podcast. Nope, I'm going to start reading right now. Wow. Look at that, everyone. How engaging. He's reading right now. Sorry, were you talking to me? I was reading. Oh, my goodness. I already finished it. No way. Yeah. That was a quick read. Let's do it right now. It was great. Yeah, right? It's really good. Yeah, they were in Alcatraz and then all of a sudden, boom, they're out of Alcatraz. Wait, really? And that's issue 1. Did you spoil it for me? I did. Because I didn't actually read it. And then the rest of them is working at a grocery store. That's amazing. And then on the 5th issue,
they hang themselves.
I can't wait to read that.
Yeah.
It is my autobiography.
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh, what?
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Where can they find us?
Oh, well, they can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, SoundCloud.com/The Media Lunch Break. You can also find us at The Media Lunch Break on Blue Sky, Instagram, or TikTok. If you head to our Blue Sky at The Media Lunch Break, you can also check out the pinned post right at the top that has our merch on spring. You can also visit our YouTube. That's youtube.com/The Media Lunch Break. You can also visit our Patreon at patreon.com/The Media Lunch Break if you want to head over there and check out the cool benefits we have for becoming a member, becoming a patron, chipping in a little bit. You can also send us an email at themedialunchbreak@gmail.com or visit our website, which is www.themedialunchbreak.com. Give us a rating and a reviewing on iTunes, SoundCloud, or YouTube. And last but not least, special thank you to Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Who actually owes Voltron $5, and I think that's the reason he hasn't been able to pay me back.
Well, she needs to pay up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to go send the mob with a crowbar.
Yeah. All right. Like Andrew said, you can...
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that is exactly
what I said.
Like Andrew said, you can leave a rating and a review, and you can leave it right in app. It really does help people find the podcast if you leave a 5-star rating in your app of choice, so be sure to do that. And as always, if you leave a 5-star rating, you can leave whatever type of review you want in the review box. You can just rip us a new asshole if you want to. This week, if you leave a 5-star rating...
Tell us how much money the Lions owe you.
Yeah, how much do the Lions owe you? Voltron owes everybody something. He's got some huge gambling debts. That's probably why he's not on Netflix anymore.
Yeah, what is that app everybody uses now to bet on, like, who's going to be the mayor and how many turds someone's going to shit out and stuff like that?
Oh, turd shit? Is that what that's what it's called?
That's the one, turd shit.
That's the one.
That's what I use.
But that's my app of choice. This has been... This is what I do next. Yeah, this is what I do next. This has been... I actually forgot what we talked about. That's how forgettable this was.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. This has been the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie and man's best. Next week is going to be the best damn day of the week, the Tuesday News Day.
Oh, the Tuesday News Day, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, we don't have anything. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click my calendar. Where's my calendar? Where is it? What is coming up? I don't have anything coming up. So we could do Pizza Movie next time as well.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
I would love that.
Why do we say we're going to do that? And if something better comes...
Yeah, because I don't see anything coming up.
Yeah, if something better comes up, we'll do it. But let's say we're going to do Pizza Movie and then...
Like we did last week.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Okay, so that's good.
So next, in 2 weeks, it'll be Pizza Movie and Out of Alcatraz. But here's the deal. If you're listening to this and you're like, don't do Pizza Movie, nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, I got a better idea for you. Send it over to us, okay? If you have a reading assignment for us, you read something, you're like, this thing is amazing, this is your reading assignment, send it over to us. We'll give it a read. If you're a creator, you wrote a comic, you made a pilot, you shot a film, anything like that, you want us to put eyes on it, ears on it, you want us to talk about it on the mic, send it over to us. Hell, if you want to talk about it yourself, we'll put you on the damn mic, okay?
Yeah.
You can talk about it your own damn self.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's it, man. Look at that. There wasn't a thing.
Wasn't a thing.
And now there's a thing.
Now there's
and
a
that's
thing.
how easy
Hell
it
yeah.
is. So
So
if you
easy.
listen to this, go out and make a thing.
Go
man.
make a thing.
Go make a thing. Other than that, that's it. That's all I got. I'm out of here. You're out of here. I'm out of I'm out of here. I don't know what you're going to do. You can stick around. I don't give a shit. All right.
I'm going to break out of Alcatraz.
Yeah, man. You're going to sit there and read Out of Alcatraz live on the mic.
I looked up in the App Store. Turd shit.
Okay. And
it gave me an app for buying clothes wholesale.
Yeah.
Called Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I offer up a potential sequel to Man's Best?
Yes. Man's Worst.
Starring Donald J. Trump.
Oh, look what we did.
Bring Sarah in.
Get her in here.
Let's pitch this right now.
Let's get some slurs going.